What's the point of the belt across his chest?
Obviously, he's on the safety patrol.
What is he doing?
We're back. It's 2021. Hi, I'm Kyle, and this is Total Trek Rewind.
And I'm John, and I'm here to talk about aliens.
Okay, so the way this works is we roll some dice. That's going to tell us which show we're going to watch. And, we just kind of wing it from there. Let's go ahead and get to it. 2.
TAS.
It's been a minute since we've done an animated series. How many seasons are in the animated series? Look it up.
I just googled the animated series, and Star Trek came up number 1. 2 seasons, 22 total episodes.
So that means a coin flip. Heads. Season 1.
Season 1, 16 episodes.
2.
Let's tack on a Lower Decks episode with it, since it's a half hour.
I'm down. For Lower Decks, there's only 1 season of Lower Decks. So,
Right.
How do we roll a one-sided die? Just kidding. That was weak. That was so dumb. I'm sorry.
I think that's why it got me.
Let's see. Episode 5. For this week, we've got Star Trek The Animated Series, Season 1, Episode 2, and because they're only 30 minutes, we're going to tack on Lower Decks, Episode 5. Yesteryear.
This music, you can definitely tell.
John
It's a
hates everything about the original series.
I feel like I should be watching Herculoids or something.
It does kind of have that like 70s game show kind of sound to it.
Yeah. Yesteryear, written by DC Fanata.
Fontana.
We are in orbit around the planet of the time vortex, the focus of all the timelines of our galaxy.
Wait,
Our mission is
Guardian?
the teamification of Federation
Yep.
history.
Guardians of Forever.
Is that Hawkman? What is that? This is the crossover with Sesame Street.
Who's he, Jim?
What's the matter?
What do you mean,
Who's he?
You know Mr. Spock. Right, I don't, Jim.
They got their timelines mixed up, I think.
Is that an Andorian?
First officer of the Enterprise? They're definitely in a weird timeline.
Look at his face. I am a descendant of the Crimson Chin.
The son. What was his name and age when he died?
Spock, age 7.
Where was
Michael Burnham.
Michael Burnham? I couldn't get it out.
The boy is recorded as dying during the maturity test.
I did not expect that voice to come out of the Birdman.
Spock, did Selleck look like you do now?
It was I who saved myself that other time.
One, I don't think Kirk is typically that smart.
Is it possible for Spock to return to Vulcan and repair the timeline that has been broken so all is the same as before?
It is possible.
Man, I think that's so cool that Discovery brought back this kind of stuff, don't you?
Hey, so I realized while I'm putting this together that the next scene is about to contain about 10 seconds of spoilers for Season 3 of Discovery. So if you don't want to spoil it, skip ahead about 15 seconds.
I am the guardian of forever.
You're not caught up, are you?
I am caught up. I'm saying I don't think it's cool because I don't like TOS stuff.
Oh,
It
you're
makes no
such a
sense.
hater.
It makes no sense.
It is a little bit hand wavy, but
Yeah, it's very much hand wavy. This rock, you travel through time and space and manifest as an old man.
Live long and prosper in your world, Commander Spock.
We're going to go wipe out your guys' future. You, sir, are never going to be a first officer of the Enterprise. Hope you're okay as we fix this.
don't forget your purse, Mr. Spock.
Is this Vulcan?
I guess so, yeah.
You haven't even mastered a simple Vulcan neck pinch yet, Earther.
Arthur?
Live long and prosper.
Yo, me and Spock have the same hoodie on.
I am honored. It bears resemblance to our
Why? Sarek is dressed like he is from the 70s.
You cannot turn back.
Yes, Father.
Now go put some clothes on.
I was just thinking this. Why is he running around in underwear? What's the point of the belt across his chest?
Obviously, he's on the safety patrol.
What is he doing?
Godzilla.
And Godzuki!
That is straight up
That-
the Godzilla noise. How do they get away with that? He did the Vulcan neck pinch on the monster.
We have emotions, but we deal with them and do not let them control us.
Every time I seen a Vulcan, they're dealing with emotions.
They shouldn't be, though. It should be like a rare thing that you see from Vulcans.
You are Spock, son of Sarek, are you not?
Yes, healer.
It's like they're literally just reading these.
Like they've never seen it before.
Never seen it before, never planned to memorize it.
Is there nothing you can do?
I can prolong his life, but he will be in pain.
It is fitting he dies with peace and dignity.
Why did he go on a mountain to say this? What just happened? And now he's back down there.
You in any way.
And 2 to beam up.
So now, Kirk and Spock are the only two that remember the Andorian.
That was supposed to be a joke, Spock. I have to remind you, Vulcans don't tell jokes.
Times change, Doctor. Times change.
Times change.
Arms change. Weak sauce.
Where did the Birdman go? The Andorian was gone too, but did the Birdman leave?
We rate these episodes 1 to 10. 10 being amazing, 1 being garbage. Because it's animated, does the scale change at all?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. 3, 2, 1. You gave it a 2. Why is it so bad?
Does anything have to be worse than the obvious? Like,
Well, that's why I was asking if the scale changes, right? Like, do you go in with your expectations being lower because it's an animated kid show?
no.
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 I would rate it a 4 because I think that, it had a very typical Star Trek plot. Like an okay story, I guess.
It got a 2 and not a 1 because of the Guardian Forever.
Yeah.
That's it. Just the weird, like, when Spock was talking, then all of a sudden they put him on a mountain and then put him back down. Like, it didn't make sense.
Okay, it's time to roll into our second animated episode for today, which is going to be Star Trek Lower Decks Season 1, Episode 5.
If you've never watched Lower Decks before, it is a parody that's official. Come on. The opening is them getting sucked in a black hole. How is it not a parody?
My favorite is the monster that's like stuck to the nacelle.
The least important ship in the fleet.
I like how they nope out of this Borg battle with the Romulans here. Nope.
What class ship is this?
Saratoga, maybe. Where the
Yeah.
saucer's on top and then the nacelles are kind of like on the bottom. I like their uniforms. They're pretty sweet.
Yeah, those uniforms are a concept for insurrection. They actually made action figures with them on them.
Can you buy the action figures?
Maybe.
You know, I am sorry, but I'm starting to think that Barb might not actually exist.
Oh, she's real. She's as real as a hopped up Q on Captain Picard Day.
Captain Picard Day.
So these two are the main characters of this show.
Let me guess. When we meet her, it'll weirdly have to be on the holodeck.
Hey, I don't do that anymore.
Anymore.
Okay?
These two are like the
Other
other, the secondary characters.
Supporting actors.
Yeah.
She Orion?
She is an Orion. Probably the first Orion that we've seen in Starfleet.
Whoever finishes first gets their very own T-88.
Wait, you mean like we get to keep?
You keep it.
Sorry, sir. Just checking if this is a dream.
Could they not just replicate the newest tricorder on their own ship?
Yes, they can. They have a magic I can make anything machine at the
Poop.
molecular level out of poop, we now know.
It's made of our shit, you know.
Blech.
I mean, we always wondered.
Like back when I was serving on the keto.
What? Oh gosh, just ate that girl. This is like the kind of thing that happens in Starfleet every day, though.
But if we don't destroy it, the folks on Mixtus 3 will perish.
I know. It's an impossible problem.
That works. Okay, bye.
Just change the gravitational constant of the universe.
She's not an android because that tone would have disrupted her positronic brain. Whatever she is, she's organic. Okay, I have to get a sample.
Okay, you're gonna leave now.
And she is totally paranoid.
I gotta figure this out. Wait. Okay.
I like how they referenced several things from Star Trek's past there.
Yeah, these are all like legitimate Star Trek things in the background.
I just realized, I watched this whole season and did not realize he's a giant Bajoran.
Yeah, he's got the earring and everything.
Hang tight, I'm gonna write up the transfer. Don't worry, the Admiral used to be my grandma's neighbor. Quiet guy. He'll push it right through.
Like, you can just get orders whenever you want. No time on station, nothing.
Captain's log. Long-range sensors have located a very sexy...
Look at this. It's the husk of a neural parasite.
I don't care. I'm naked.
You're not listening.
Shouldn't you be working? He knocked him. Oh, and if people haven't noticed, these are their beds. They don't have rooms like on the Enterprise. This is it.
Give me back my pad. Let's go.
Because it's not uploaded to the cloud or...
Like antiquated thinking.
My single-use pad, you gotta give it back!
How many people are in your civilization?
Me and my wife.
There are 2 people on your whole planet?
Well,
That's amazing. So I've been sitting here arguing, couldn't they have scanned for life signs? Like...
Yeah.
Hey, if it's gonna make you feel better, just scan me.
Just scan me like she couldn't have done...
Parasite detected.
Probably a weaker Lower Decks episode, honestly. Gives you a general idea of it.
Alright, so time to rate.
3, 2, 1. Rate. I like Lower Decks, so it probably is a bias rated higher. It's probably one of the weaker episodes of the whole season, to be honest.
Yeah, like you can skip this episode and like not miss anything at all. That's okay. Every Star Trek show has its filler episodes, and I promise you this is totally random. So we get good ones sometimes, and sometimes we get like meh ones. That's it. That's just how it goes. Thanks for joining us this week. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to click the like and subscribe buttons.
And ring the bell.
Adios, amigos. Live long and prosper.